entire community's food supply before winter. The humans had no solution, but something living at the edge of the wilderness did. Felis silvestris libica, the Near Eastern wildcat, was a small, aggressive, solitary predator living in the same region. It was not friendly. It was not approachable. It looked similar to a modern tabby, but behaved nothing like one. And it was extraordinarily good at killing rodents. Wildcats living near early farming settlements discovered that human grain stores attracted rats, and rats were easier to hunt than anything in the open wilderness. Less dangerous, more concentrated, essentially guaranteed. The cats that were bold enough or hungry enough to hunt close to human camps had a significant survival advantage over every cat that stayed in the wild. Those cats survived longer, reproduced more. Their offspring inherited the same slightly reduced fear of humans. Generation by generation, the cats that tolerated human proximity thrived. The ones that didn't. Nobody tamed them. Nobody selectively bred them. The cats self-selected for the one trait that mattered most, the ability to exist near humans without fleeing. Scientists cracked open the DNA of cat populations across 3 continents. Wild ones, domestic ones, ancient ones. They expected to find multiple origin points scattered across different regions. They found one. Every single domestic cat alive today traces back to one specific wildcat population. One place, one time, the Fertile Crescent 10,000 years ago. The cats came to us, not the other way around. In 2004, archaeologist Jean-Denis Vigne discovered the oldest known evidence of a deliberate cat-human relationship on the island of Cyprus. A grave dating back 9,500 years containing a human skeleton buried alongside a cat. Not a wild cat killed for fur. A cat deliberately interred with a person, positioned facing the same direction, separated by only 40 centimeters. Someone, 9,500 years ago, loved their cat enough to bury it beside them. The relationship had already moved far beyond utility, but it was in ancient Egypt where the cat's status transformed completely. By 1500 BCE, cats had stopped being workers. They had become something no other animal in human history has ever managed to become: objects of worship. And the reason started practically, the way most things in history do. Egyptian homes faced threats that went far beyond rodents. Cobras lived in the walls. Scorpions hid in sandals left by the door. Both were capable of killing a child within hours of a single strike. Cats hunted both. A cat in the home was not just a convenience. It was the difference between your family surviving the night and not waking up at all. So Egyptians stopped seeing cats as useful animals. They started seeing them as protectors, then as sacred, then as divine. The goddess Bastet, depicted as a cat or a woman with a cat's head, represented the protection of the home, fertility, and the safety of children. She was one of the most widely worshipped figures in the entire Egyptian world, and the cats themselves inherited every bit of that status. Killing a cat in ancient Egypt was a capital offense, punishable by death, not a fine, not exile. Death.